President Donald Trump told the nation he would move fast on his return to office. And did he ever? Almost as soon as he was sworn in, the president pulled out his pen, signing a flurry of executive orders. We're talking 200 on Monday. Opponents already challenging some of those in court. WATE 6 on your side legal analyst Greg Isaacs is with me to wade through those orders. Thank you for coming in.
Lori, it's good to be here.
The president is, of course, the head of the executive branch of government. He has the power to make certain decisions. But here's the question, how far does that power extend?
As promised, President Trump, on his first day in office, signed 200 executive orders. And as all things Trump, a lot were very controversial. The TikTok ban has been stayed or put on hold for at least 75 days.
That ban was a lot shorter than people thought it would be.
24 hours. 15 to 1,600 individuals that were arrested in the January 6th incident were either pardoned or their sentences were commuted.
And people on social media are saying, why aren't they already out of prison? Some are, some aren't.
Well, good question. It takes a while for the Bureau of Prisons to receive an order, a directive, go in.
Paperwork.
You don't want to let the wrong person out of jail. But it takes time, but not long.
But the biggest one, really, wouldn't you say, is the one regarding immigrants here?
Well, and executive orders are only limited by whether it is an act that is unconstitutional or conflicts with a statute or law. And in this case, President Trump, by seeking to modify the 14th Amendment, which basically says anyone born in the United States is a citizen, or if you are naturalized, his executive order turns that upside down. Basically, if you are the child of non-citizens or illegal aliens, you do not have the birthright of citizenship to the United States. So it's going to be interesting to see what branch of government is more powerful.
A lot of families are terrified. A lot of businesses are terrified right now. A lot of people saying farmers depend on a lot of these employees. Families are going to be torn apart.
It's going to be interesting. And what happens to an executive order? Congress can either deny funding or Congress can seek to veto or overturn the executive order. The president then has the right to veto that act of Congress. Then Congress, with a 2/3 majority, could override the presidential veto.
And then what would happen then? Is it over?
That could be over. But if a court finds that a executive order is unconstitutional, then the president can go directly to the U.S. Supreme Court. And Lori, I think this case, this issue on limiting birthright citizenship is headed for the Supreme Court. So here's what's going to be interesting. Law students, professors, jurists, people that are going to be affected. What branch of government is more powerful? The executive, the judicial, Congress, or the U.S. Supreme Court? And we are going to find out soon, but a very interesting flex of power by President Trump on the first day.
We will be watching. Greg, thank you.
And if you have a legal question, send it to AskIsaacs@WATE.com. Remember, we talk with Greg every Wednesday at 5:30 right here on Channel 6. For a deeper conversation, you can tune into WATE.com beginning at 2:30.